What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you. And I need to say this right off the start. What we're witnessing right now from BET is embarrassing. It's not just a business decision. It's not just a media shift. It's a complete failure to protect, honor, and respect our own culture. I'm talking about the suspension, not restructuring, but the suspension of the Soul Train Awards and BET Hip Hop Awards. And to be clear, this is not a small loss. This ain't just about ratings. This is about recognition, legacy, preservation, and most importantly, this is about value. Value of black artists, value of black innovation, and the value of black excellence.
Tonight, some big changes are coming to two of music's biggest celebrations. BET says the Soul Train Awards and the BET Hip Hop Awards are being suspended indefinitely. In a new interview with Billboard, CEO Scott Mills said the network is rethinking how it celebrates black culture and music, looking for new ways to connect with fans. The Soul Train Awards have honored R&B and soul legends since the 80s. The Hip Hop Awards have largely been held right here in Atlanta, starting back in 2006 at the Fox Theater. Right now, there is no timeline on if or when these shows may return.
The Soul Train Awards and BET Hip Hop Awards were never just events. They were the only platforms left that still spoke to Black America from the inside out, not catering to white audiences or Grammy voters. And now you telling me in 2025, you just gonna pause that, suspend it, put it on ice like it's an unnecessary expense. Nah, you can't do that. Let's look at the facts. BET CEO Scott Mills did an interview with Billboard. And when he was asked directly if the awards were gone for good, he said, and I quote, "It's less about them being no longer and more about our team having to reimagine how to change them for this changing media landscape." What does that even mean? Reimagine what? Award shows are not about technology. They're about celebrating artists, period. If the platform change is fine. Move it to streaming. Put it on YouTube. Host it in a club. But to not do it at all, that's not reimagining. That's dismissing. Scott Mills said it was suspended indefinitely. Do you know what that means in corporate language? That means it's dead until further notice. And you can dress it up all you want with the words reimagine and all that other crap. But the truth is, they canceled it because they didn't prioritize it. Now let's play the comparison game for a second. Can you imagine the Grammys taking a year off? Can you imagine them saying, you know what, this year, no album of the year, no song of the year. We just gonna sit this one out while we figure out the future of music media. That would never happen. Never. The Oscars? Could you imagine the Oscars saying, sorry, no best actor this year, no best supporting actress either? We're reimagining Hollywood. The whole industry will flip upside down. But when BET does it, the hip hop and soul, we're expected to just shrug and understand. We're expected to accept that somehow this is okay. Nah, it's not okay. Because you know what that does? That creates a hole, a historical gap, a year where nobody got recognized. No awards, no stage, no moment. And then you're gonna look back in 10 years and see a big ass asterisk next to 2025. A footnote, a gap in the record books. And that asterisk is gonna say everything. It's gonna say everything about how little we value our own, because that's what it's all about. Value, not ratings, not views, value. Do we value our artists enough to consistently celebrate them? Do we value our legends enough to put them on that stage year after year? Do we value young artists pushing the culture forward without any mainstream help? Or do we only care what is trending? See, the Soul Train Awards were important for a reason, because mainstream media does not recognize soul music. The Grammys barely respect it. R&B artists get shoved to the side. The Soul Train Awards was the one platform that said, we see you, we hear you, and more importantly, we will award you. You think Summer Walker, Jasmine Sullivan, Victoria Monet, all these amazing voices, you think they getting enough love elsewhere? Of course not. So when you take away the one platform that actually honors them, you are sending a message. You are saying, we don't think it's worth it. And the Hip Hop Awards, that's even worse. It's been 50 years strong, and y'all just canceled the awards for the first time in decades. In a year where rap has been more relevant than ever, from the younger artists to the older artists. And you say now is the time to suspend the show.
Come on, dawg.
Now let me say something that needs to be said, and I'm gonna say it respectfully. I love Tyler Perry. I respect everything he's built. He's a mogul, a giant, a legend. But Tyler Perry has completely taken over BET. And I'm not saying that as a criticism, I'm saying that as a fact. Every time you turn on BET, it's a Tyler Perry production. House of Pain, Sisters, The Oval, Bruh, Ruthless. Tyler Perry is BET. And when one creator owns that much space, he can shift the whole demographic of the channel. The whole vibe of the network changes. So tell me this, why would the Hip Hop Awards even fit on that platform anymore? Why would the Soul Train Awards feel at home there?
They don't.
And that ain't Tyler Perry's fault. That's a leadership issue. That's a strategy issue. That's what happens when you put all your eggs in one creative basket. The rest of the culture gets pushed out. I'm telling you right now, this ain't just about shows getting canceled. This is a cultural restructuring. And if we don't call it out now, what's next? No BET Awards at all? No tributes for Black excellence? No stages for our legends to be celebrated while they're still alive? We gotta stop accepting mediocrity when it comes to our own. If the Oscars can show up every year like clockwork, so can we. If the Grammys can make sure their artists get a big spotlight every year, why can't we? And if BET don't want to do it, then some of you other entertainers need to step up. Somebody with respect for the culture. Somebody who understands that giving a award is not just symbolic, it's historical. And when you miss a year, that ain't just a gap. That's a failure. I'm tired of the excuses. I'm tired of the corporate word salad. Tired of us not showing up for us. If we don't honor our own, who will? But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, establish rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.